How's it going? YouTube Tech here, and iOS 18.3 is out now. This is the final version of iOS 18.3, and it's about 7.3 gigs. Well, it's as big as the other iOS 18 betas were, and it's gonna cost you around 7.3 gigs. So, in this video, let's test what's new and what's changed with iOS 18.3. So, this is the build number for this iOS version, that is 22D63. Well, there isn't much to explore on this, but there are certain things that are made clear in this update and few things that have been brought back and some bug fixes. So first of all, let's start with the Apple Intelligence. Alright, so previously before this update, Apple Intelligence was more like an opt-in feature where you had to go to settings, then go to Apple Intelligence and Siri and toggle this on to use Apple Intelligence features. So basically by default it was off, but with iOS 18.3 and obviously other like the iPadOS 18.3 and the macOS Sequoia 15.3, this feature is more like now an opt-out. So you have to turn it off because it will be turned on by default as soon as you update to the iOS 18.3. Well, then actually there are new features with Apple Intelligence, but for the iPhone 16 models with visual intelligence, the capture button. So now you can simply just go and add dates to your calendar using that visual intelligence and use that visual intelligence to identify animals and plants. Well, there's been a lot of false news headlines being summarized by Apple Intelligence, so it is disabled now. It's sure to come back in the future updates, but as of now, it's disabled for both entertainment and news apps. So, with regards to this, if you go to settings and notification, you'll find summaries notification here, and if it's already turned on, you're going to see summaries may contain error. So it can finally point it out that it's not going to be 100% accurate and correct. It can contain error. And if you turn this on, if it's not already on your device, I think before 18.3 or something, so it will have a flash screen that summaries is in beta stage. Obviously, the entire Apple Intelligence is in beta stage, so it actually shows that it's in beta stage and it can contain errors. It can make errors, and also when you set up a new iPhone with Apple Intelligence support, you will get a new screen where you can enable summary notification, where again it mentions that it's a beta, it can contain errors. And with also this, Apple has separated the summarized notification to tell them apart from normal notifications. So any notification that has italicized fonts, it means that it's been summarized so that you can tell them apart from the non-summarized notifications. But with also that, I actually can show you because I don't have any summarized notification. But if you do have notification here, you can simply swipe left, then go to options to actually turn off summaries notification right here from the notification of that specific application. Well, one of these feature has been brought back with iOS 18.3, mostly by beta, but this is the final version. So if you go to calculator and if you performed any calculation and tap equal, you can get the sum, but if you tap equal again it won't work. But this feature has been brought back with iOS 18.3, which was earlier removed in iOS 18. So here's the repeated calculation using the equal button over here in the calculator app. Well, this update also brings a new wallpaper to honorably mention the Black history. So we have a new, you could say, Unity wallpaper. Let me go into that, and here it is. This is how it looks, and this is animated. So every time you go back to the notification center or go back to home screen or unlock your iPhone, it will change and have a new animation on it. But not just this, there are different styles available for it, as you can see. Well, if you guys are wondering, this is iPhone 15 Pro, and Apple hasn't brought back the titanium wallpapers. As you can see, it's not there in the collection section, but it is definitely going to be available for the 16 series because it's new. But I guess no other phone below 16 will have them now officially. Well, with this update, a bug has been fixed, that is, if you use type to Siri, and that's going to disappear the keyboard while you write the command or the prompt in the Siri. So that's now been fixed. As you can see, it still works fine. I can write a command without the keyboard being disappearing, and it works perfectly fine. Well, this also fixes a bug where you could play audio from the Apple Music, and if you close the app, the song continues to play, but that doesn't happen anymore. So we can check that. So it's playing right now, but if I do close the app, it's gone. So it's fixed now. Then we still have this wallpaper saturation bug. So if you go to the lock screen, you can see the wallpaper is much more brighter, has more deeper colors. But you go back to the home screen, you can see how the wallpaper saturates. It's very easily noticeable and it's really annoying. I hope this gets fixed. And that's pretty much it with iOS 18.3. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.